Hello everybody, I am back. Today I'm going to show you how to draw blocks from painting Omniverse. So he's like a well structured idiot. So I really like it how the art design. So I hope you enjoyed this drawing. I know I've been kind of like addicted to drawing painting characters. It's pretty amazing and big. And like when I first moved to America, I started watching painting and it was really good. And I started watching it and I like it. I watch some more on every Saturday. It used to come on like every Saturday or Sunday night or Friday night. I used to watch it all the time. Ben 10, my favorite, and still is kind of like on my top 10 list of my favorite. So now we're going to draw blocks. Okay, so his name is kind of like hard to pronounce. Now I adjusting the camera so it'll be like easier to see. Okay, so this is kind of like a basic sketch of the head, what it's gonna look like. Okay, so we just gonna basically draw it. If you have trouble drawing that, you just basically draw a 3D rectangle, 3D square. Okay, so this is what the head kind of look like. So we're gonna base using that shape, and we're gonna add some more shape. Okay, when you start off, it might not look pretty amazing or anything. You'll progress on. As you progress on, it will get better. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the head. So this one is pretty complicated, so at least it will take like 40 minutes to draw. So I have to draw in some time nap. Okay, so we're gonna start off by drawing the top of the head by curving a line down right there. Okay, so right here is basically a like a square shape. Okay, so we're gonna connect. Okay, so that's basically the head. Okay, then we're gonna draw a line down right there. So right here is kind of like the eyebrow. Okay, so and then we're gonna draw another line kind of like curving down right there. Okay, so that's what represent the eyebrow. So hope you guys can see that pretty well because I zoom out a whole lot. Okay, so we're gonna draw another line down right here. Yeah, now we're basically working on the eyebrow part. So I'm trying to draw as slow as possible so you guys can like follow along. Okay, if I still drawing it too fast, you can like always pause the video, and when you get caught up and play the video again. So just a reminder, you still have that option. Okay, then we're gonna draw a line kind of like an angry looking eyes. So we're gonna have a straight line over. Okay, then we're gonna curve draw it down for the nose right there. Alright, so we're gonna expand this line a little as well. Okay, then we're gonna draw kind of like an angry looking eye right there as well. And then expand it out and connect. So that's kind of like where the nose is. Okay, then the next part I gotta switch out to 0.5 lead. Okay, so the one I used to use is just a few seconds ago is 0.7 lead. Okay, so we're gonna draw a little mark right there. So basically a straight line down and then curve back. So that's like the lines for the nose. Okay, so that's the yeah, basically the lines. Okay, then I gotta switch back to 0.7 lead. Okay, so we're gonna draw a line down and then kind of curve up and down and then okay, so straight and down. Okay, right there. Okay, so we're gonna basically do almost the same thing right there. So we're gonna place it kind of like a circle shape right here for the eyes. So you will give. Oh, sorry guys, I did not know that my memory card for the camera was full, so I did not notice. I hope I did not miss a lot of the part. If I did, please just feel free to pause the video and join the part I missed. So I just basically draw the chin, so it's not very any major detail. Let's work on. Okay, so let's keep on working on the mouth. Okay, so we're gonna draw this line kind of like curving down, so it's not like a 100% straight line. So right here you can draw a 100% straight line. Okay, now it's kind of like complicated. Now we're gonna draw more like a 3D style. Okay, so we're gonna draw his drawing his hair first. Moving on to his hair, so we can finish use the hair right there, the hair as a guideline. Okay, so we're gonna draw a circle shape, curve down, curve another line down. Okay, so we're gonna draw another circle shape right there. It's not 100%, so we're gonna draw it out and stop and then connect it like that. So it's kind of like a logo. Okay, as I mentioned before in the beginning of the video. Okay, so that being like that, now we'll that almost done with the head. Okay, then we're gonna try his. He kind of look like a I don't know how to describe it. It kind of looking like his back kind of like a very muscular logo. So make sure it'd be interesting to see how a logo have a such muscular body without. It's hard to build muscles with no. I don't know. Okay, I'm a little bit confused on what I'm talking about myself as well. Hope you're not. Okay, so here's like the hair shape. Okay, right here we're gonna draw a line down right there. So it's kind of like a straight line down, and then we're gonna connect it to this part right here. So just gonna draw a line up, over. Okay, so we're gonna try this expand the mouth line a little right there as well. Okay, then we're gonna draw a kind of like a pretty thick line right here down. It kind of looking like a trapezoid. Okay, so it kind of look like a trapezoid like that. So that's like the hair shape. Okay, once you got the hair shape done, now you can use that hair shape to base off the rest of it. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the leg. Okay, so we're gonna draw a line down curving to the right. Alright, so and then we're gonna draw the shape of the neck. So we're gonna draw it kind of straight down and then curve down. Alright, then we're gonna kind of draw that line where halfway with the chin is like this line is. Okay, so just gonna draw it kind of like straight down. Okay, so it's halfway. So you start about halfway. So make sure you make this line pretty thick, because this line is kind of like pretty thick line. Alright, then we're gonna draw it straight in the straight line over. Okay, so towards upward a little. Okay, so towards up. Okay, then we're gonna connect it right there. So I'm gonna switch back to my 05 list, so it'll be like pretty mind blank again. So pretty the style of line I want. Okay, so just pop in. So that's like pretty thick line. So it's not that fat. The line is not very skinny. Okay, so I'm gonna use that again to draw another line down here. So it's gonna just draw a straight line down right there. Okay, so that'll be like the second line. Okay, so let's keep on working. So I'm gonna use this pen right here as well. So it's gonna draw a little line down right there. It's about the same length as the this line right here. Okay, so make sure you draw those two lines the same length. Okay, so the next part we're gonna draw kind of like a straight curving line. So those two lines kind of meets in the other end. Okay, so it's kind of make sure you draw it like pretty the line draw it pretty fat. Okay, so once you get that down, we're gonna draw this line kind of like straight down. Okay, and then it's straight over line, kind of like pretty straight as well, like that. Alright, then we're gonna connect it to this part right here. Okay, so this line will be like pretty make sure you draw it pretty thick as well. Okay, so that's like basically the neck. Okay, now we're gonna work on drawing the hair muscle. Okay, so please watch carefully. Okay, so we're gonna start off right here. Okay, so we're gonna make a curve, kind of like a rainbow line curving down. Okay, so it's gonna keep curving it down about right here. Okay, it's about where the this part is of the chin. Okay, so those two are about the same length. Okay, then this line right there. Okay, then we're gonna curve it down again as well. Okay, just gonna keep curving it down until you touches the line. Okay, when the line touch it's like the time to stop curving. Okay, then the next part is kind of the same concept. Okay, so we're gonna start right here. Okay, just gonna keep curving it down. So it's gonna keep curving it. This will be kind of like the second hint. Okay, so this, as you notice, this curving down line is a little bit longer than that one. Okay, so make sure you draw it a little bit longer. Okay, the next part we're going to start where the eye is. Okay, so eyeball right here. Okay, then we're gonna place our zero violet. Okay, and then curve it down again as well. Okay, so as you notice, when you curve it down, the distance between those lines gets closer and closer and closer. Okay, so that's like as you notice that this line is still longer than this line. Okay, so that's like the main point. Alright, then we're gonna draw a little logo, like the logo symbol right here. Okay, so here's just drawing two lines right there. This kind of looking like kind of look like a volcano. Alright, and then we're gonna start off at the end and then curve it down again as well. Okay, so curve it down about the same length for both of the line. Okay, so I know you kind of looking like pretty ugly right now, but just be patient for a little while. We're gonna do work on detail in just few seconds. It will look pretty cool and pretty amazing. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Okay, so please don't give up on me right now. Okay, so let's keep on drawing. So we're gonna draw a line up. Okay, then we can draw a circle shape right there. Okay, so that's like the logo. He's gonna place together. Okay, so that's like the logo shape right there. Alright. Okay, once you got this part done, now we're going to add a second line to it. Okay, so start off right here. So at the end, okay, then we're gonna curve it line down. So we're drawing this kind of like a it's very similar to my impossible triangle. So many lines curved down, it kind of trick your eyes. Okay, so make sure if you want to see the impossible triangle, it's pretty cool drawing. Okay, if you want to see it, it'll be pretty good. You won't be disappointed because it was like on the upper level, pretty challenging of drawing. Okay, so if you want to see it, please check it out on my channel. Okay, then we're gonna draw the using the zero violet, drawing the hand, like the face. Okay, so we're gonna basically the face kind of like the pretty big rectangular shape. Okay, so this line is kind of like straight line, it's kind of like bumping, curving down. Okay, so same concept for this line as well. So it's bumping, curving down. Okay, and then we're gonna connect those two. So we're gonna make it a little bit bigger as well. Okay, so you can draw it however a little bit bigger or smaller if you want to. Okay, it's don't have. Alright, the next part we're gonna draw the little logo shape again. Not the shape, I don't know what's kind of like the circle shape that you have the logo that you put the logo together. Okay, those kind of shape you can put right there. Okay, so just drawing again to kind of make it look more more pop out. Okay, so more looking like a logo. Alright. Then the next part we're gonna draw the his body shape. Okay, so the shape of his body. Okay, so right here, now if you make it this far, you're pretty good. So please keep going. Alright, just keep drawing with me. Okay, so right here is the leg. Okay, so we're gonna about halfway between the arm, yes, we're gonna draw a line up. Okay, so if you draw a line up, it's kind of like go toward the leg part right here. Okay, and then we're gonna curve it back down. So it's gonna curve it back down. Okay, so we're gonna curve it like halfway for the where the arm is. So we're gonna it's gonna curve toward inside. Okay, so it's just gonna curve toward inside. Okay, and then kind of like a straight line right there. Okay, so that's where like the body will be look like. Okay, then we're gonna draw the leg. Alright, so let me adjust the drawing so we can see better. Okay, then we're gonna draw a big thumb right here. Okay, so we're just gonna draw a line up and down and connect. Okay, so that's like the big thumb. Okay, and then we're gonna draw the like the top part of the thumb, so we look like this. Okay, so it's iron one line right here to make it more like 3D. Alright, then we're gonna draw his legs. Okay, so we're gonna start off right here. Okay, so we're gonna curve it out. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on the top right here. So it's kind of like pretty big leg. Let's curve it out. Okay, then we're gonna do another one, curve it out as well. Here, so that be like his leg. Okay, then we're gonna draw a little, I don't know, it's kind of like a triangle shape. Okay, I know I use triangle shape a lot. Okay, but this basically every complicated drawing is made of simplest shape put together. Okay, so that's like my theory for art. Okay, so that's like the leg right here. So I just keep using my 0.5 leg. Okay, so we're gonna expand that line. This kind of like this more straight line goes down, so that be like the leg. Okay, right here is kind of, this leg is kind of more covered up by the hand. Okay, so we are not going to draw the whole leg out. So we're gonna curve it down, and then kind of like straight line in. So that's like the second leg. Okay, now we're gonna work on the arm right here. Okay, so it's kind of like the face bit right here. Okay, so we're gonna kind of draw like a triangle shape right here. Okay, so we're going to curve it back. Okay, so we're gonna connect it right there. So those two lines. Okay, kind of like a straight down line right here. Okay, and then curve, draw kind of like straight line out. Okay, kind of like a straight line down as well. Alright, so make sure those two faces are about the same need. Okay, so that's the main goal for drawing his hand. Okay, so we're going to draw a curve straight, kind of like a straight line right there. Then curve in. Okay, so that's like the space for his face. Okay, so about where here is, gonna make a curving line. Okay, so it's kind of like curving line. Okay, and then we're gonna draw the little logo, kind of, I don't know, like the buttons for the logo right here. Okay, so like here, kind of like at the buttons. Okay, so we're gonna draw like two. Okay, so we're gonna make it pretty big, a curve down. Okay, then we're gonna do another logo button right there as well. Okay, so that's like the second one. Okay, and then we're gonna draw this line down again, and then connects. Okay, and then connects right here as well. Okay, so that line is kind of like pretty straight. Okay, so that's like the second part. Okay, now we're gonna draw the big thumb. So curve a line out, kind of like a straight line right there. Okay, straight line. Okay, then we're gonna connect those lines. Okay, so how did I end up with this big layered pencil? So I paused the video because like my mom all of a sudden come in to get a big bag of clothes. Okay, so to prepare for the summer. Okay, so I have a lot of clothes in my studio for drawing, making my how to draw video. She did not even lock the door and just walking. So I have to pause the video. That's why I end up with the wrong color pencil. So I have to help her find all my old clothes so she can take it out and put it in the box or something and clean it up. Alright. So now we're gonna we got the basic shape down. Okay. So in the next part, let me draw some more logo button right here. Okay, so this like one right there, this one right here in the back. Okay, now it kind of look more like the blocks. Okay, as you call it. Okay, then the next part I have drawing. Sorry, and sincerely apologize. I have to drawing a tiny because there's no way I can like teach you line by line on how to draw blocks, because it will like take 3 hours, something like that. Nobody will watch this video. It will take 3 hours for me to draw. So I'm gonna do it in time and explain why I did, and do it in time again and explain why I did. So that's like my theory. Okay, if you made it this far, you're like very good at drawing this. Okay, so you have talent. So please keep drawing with me. Alright, so I'm gonna use my micro ink pen. So this is kind of like more like zero line layer. So as you can see, the layer is like very big. Okay, so I'm gonna do it in a time lapse and add in some like the structure of the body. Okay, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so that's like the basically like the tattoo shape of the engine for Bloxx. Don't know forgot how to pronounce his name. So I draw like two kind of like a nut here, kind of like screw it in for his hand, so like his will be like super powerful. Okay, so those lines I use like 09 ink pen. So when I draw like two lines over to make it like very lines very fat, so you make it like to separate those parts. Okay, so like those parts to separate, you can have like different colors. So for example, I want to color this yellow and color this blue. Okay, so that's like the basic how to color this. So okay, so it's kind of like very late right now. It's kind of here it's like 11 o'clock at night time. Okay, so I 1 more hour I about to go to sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna color this and upload this into YouTube, and I'll be going to sleep for tonight. So I'm going to color this. So when you color this, so make sure please is don't forget to put something like very smooth on the back of the paper, so like the color will be smoothed out and look more professional. Okay, so like I put it paper, put it in the back of the drawing. Okay, in the back of the drawing. Okay, when you color it, and the color will look most very smooth out. Okay, before I start coloring, I will tell you like what kind of color pencil I use. Okay, I use like very regular color pencil, Crayola color pencils. Okay, so they are very cheap. It's kind of like very normal color pencil you buy from anywhere else. Okay, they just cost $6 and have 76, 40 or 46 color pencil on it. Okay, and you was talking, and I'll be back to explain what I did. guys, that is basically it for how to draw Bloxx. Okay, so I don't know why when I pronounce his name, I always have to sound like so dramatic. Alright, so let's get started with how I let me get some explanation done here. Alright, so I use those four of my main primary colors. It's like this color is like rose pink to color those parts. Okay, and then I use my regular mechanical pencil to color the as you can see the difference between the dark rose pink and a light rose pink, right? So I use a mechanical pencil to draw the dark shadow over it first, and then color in with the rose pink, and will separate the colors between those two, and will create the shadow. Okay, so that's basically how I did those, and the same concept for blue as well. So I use my mechanical pencil to color over it with the part I need a shadow with, and that's have a shadow, and then use the color with, it will leave a shadow mark right there. Okay, so that's the same concept for yellow, and I use green to color the eyes, and that is basically it. Thank you guys. Oh, one more thing, make sure you put something like very smooth at the back of the drawing, so when you color it, that the color will look more smooth out, so it will look more professional. And that is basically it for how to draw Bloxx. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back with a new video as soon as possible.